Hi, this is a video for Movie Project in Psychology, and the movie I will be talking about is To the Bone. The first thing I'm going to be talking about are the subdisciplines of psychology that are relevant to this movie. One subdiscipline of psychology that was used was clinical psychology. Ellen, also known as Eli, her stepmother, took her to a clinical psychologist to get help. The doctor interviewed her and examined her to see what she had and what kind of treatment he could give her, and he ended up having her become an inpatient in a house for kids that are just like her. Another subdiscipline of psychology that was used was social psychology. I think this one was used because Eli could have become anorexic from the fact that her parents were divorced, her mom started dating another woman, her father was never around, and he wasn't even seen during the movie at all, and the impact of social media on her. During the movie, Eli had a Tumblr, and she was an artist, and she posted a picture of one of her drawings online that caused the girl to commit suicide. Another thing I'm going to be talking about are psychological terms or psychological theories that are relevant. One theory I think that was used during this movie was George A. Miller's theory on cognitive psychology, specifically the way the brain solves problems. Eli thought she was fat and should lose weight, and so the way she solved this problem was by excessive exercise and not eating the normal amount of calories needed on a daily basis. Next thing I'm going to talk about are the characters' behaviors explained in psychological terms. I think this movie had an accurate representation of anorexia because in the book it says that the diagnostic for anorexia are low energy intake, intense fear of gaining weight, and persistent lack of recognition. Eli would not eat very much or not at all. At one point she would chew on food and spit it right back out just so she can get the taste of it. She would look at herself in a mirror and not be happy with the way she looked, not because she was underweight, but because she thought she was overweight. She would exercise at every chance she had. She also did not recognize that she was underweight until the very end of the movie when she finally thought to herself that she needed to help overcome anorexia. The next thing I'm going to be talking about are psychological disorders that were illustrated in the film. Eli had anorexia. She had a fear of becoming overweight. Eli would do push-ups and run a lot so she would not gain any weight. She also kept up with how many calories were in each thing she ate, and I think this movie portrayed anorexia well because she was not consciously aware of how bad she was until the very end of the movie. Another thing I'm going to talk about are the symptoms of the mental illnesses that were seen in the movie. Eli had an eating disorder, which is also considered a mental disorder. Some symptoms that could have caused this disorder are life experiences, her parents' divorce, lack of a father figure, and her persisting stepmom. And my overall reaction to this movie and how it portrayed the mental illnesses were that it was accurate to how the book explains anorexia, concerning the fact that she really didn't recognize that she had anorexia until the very end when she had some sort of dream and she was sitting in a tree and saw herself on the ground dead and how skinny she was, and that's when she really realized that she needed help. And that's all. Thank you.